Okay, this is going to be the quantity video of plasma fires. Exit 33 right there means we're 33 miles north of the southernmost border of Utah, down there in St. George. And all of these trees that you see standing that are dead have plasma burn on them. I'm going to go show you a couple of examples up close to show you what I'm talking about, so that you know when I'm driving past all these dead trees that are standing and I'm telling you those are plasma burn, those are plasma burn, you'll be able to see it. So all these dead trees over here, plasma burn. And I've just reset my mileage meter that I'm about to show you right there, but I didn't quite have it pulled up. Right there. So I'm going to show you the mileage as we work our way north from exit 33. I'm going to show you millions, literally millions of these trees that are dead, but still standing. And right now I'm going to walk up to a couple of these. I can see it from here. Right here on this branch, you can see the lightning bolt traveled up the top side. I'm going to talk about that more too. Some of them, the lightning bolt travels up the top side of the branch. Some of them, it travels on the bottom side of the branch. But right here, I'm going to walk out here and show you that tree right there, and I'll show you some of the burn signatures of the others around it, to show you that all of these trees that are dead and standing have been electrified through the plasma fire process. And when you see mountains and mountains and mountains of trees, like all those up there, and all those right here, and all those across the street, yeah. And as I cruise on down the road, we're gonna see millions of these. So let's go take a closer look at some of these right here. Okay. Walk right on up to this. Ooh, what's that, guy? Walk right on up here to this first specimen. Without killing myself would be preferable. Yeah. All right. There you go. The lightning bolt travels up this one. You can see that it's unburned here, highly burned here. I have plenty of other videos demonstrating this. I'm not going to get too far into trying to convince anyone of what plasma fire is or is not. This video is about quantity. And I'm going to show you miles and miles and millions of these trees. How does it say in the Bible? 1/3? 1/3 of the trees on the earth will burn. I'd say we're well on our way to that 1/3 mark. So you can see these have this black streak running up, a vein of lightning running up there. All of these are black. Black, black, oops, black here, here, here. You can see how it's more burnt right there on that knot, if I could get it to focus very well. And the sunlight isn't really helping on that one either, but we'll find some more. All these knots are black, that's what I'm saying. Each one of these little suckers bears the resemblance of plasma fire. So let's go grab a couple more evidences of the up-close forensic type. Here's some excellent examples. Yeah. See how much more burnt this branch is than that? That's why those little black dots ended up black. Same reason. This tree has the protruding branches burnt a lot more than the actual base of the tree. This is just one of the burn patterns I've noticed repeated over and over and over. And it's why all of them have those little black circles where a branch was once protruding or was about to protrude, and that's where a knot is on the tree, and that's where the densest fibers are, and that's why the electricity is attracted to the densest material and leaves the weeds and leaves unburned, burning the densest, hardest wood and going to the densest, hardest point within that dense hardwood. Here you can see that same lightning bolt that travels up the top. And splits this branch right in two. Of course fire doesn't do that. We're not going to talk much about that. Today we're going to assume everyone watching knows what plasma fire is. And I'm going to just give you a couple more examples so you can see that when I say I see these fields of dead trees, they're all standing but dead. And they're all electrocuted. So I'm going to just give you another quick example or two so you can see that even the trees that don't bear a whole lot of burn signature, when you know what you're looking for, you can see the smaller telltale signs without needing the glaringly obvious signs. That black knot right there, highly burnt in the middle of an unburnt area. This part. So what we're able to see, oh, there's another lightning bolt traveling up the branch. On this one, on this one. So yeah, that's obviously plasma fire going on here. And I'm gonna just get one more and then run back up to the truck. So this one has all the same signatures. Lightning bolts coming up from the ground, running up through the tree, following the grain of the wood. See, and some of them even have just lightly burned here. Lightly burned there, but it's in the same pattern. That lightning bolt that runs up along the top. Now I have noticed two patterns. Some of them will have this lightning bolt streak running along the top. Others have it running along the bottom. Like the electricity comes from the ground up through the tree and then either radiates out the top or out the bottom of the branch. These ones happen to be out the top. The ones near my house, which I'll upload a video today, showing that they have the same lightning bolt, but it streaks along the bottom and burns out the bottom. It may have to do, I'll talk later about how I think that works, but that's just a pattern that I've spotted that's very repetitive. So let's get back up to the truck after we just show you one more quick little burn spot here, so that when I show you mountains and mountains and millions of trees, and I'm telling you those are all plasma fired, standing dead trees. Okay, yeah, I guess I see that. So let's look at that right there. The glare on my screen ain't helping much. I want to show you this side where it's unburned. The lightning bolt, unburned here, highly burned here, unburned here. Okay. All right. Also, I'm getting a cordless Sawzall. And I'm coming out here and I'm grabbing a bunch of these plasma fired pieces of the Promethean forest, cleaning them up and lacquering them. So there's gonna be a lot of those available pretty soon. Anyway, let's roll on down the road and see how many millions of these trees we can see. Do a quick panoramic view around the truck so you can see that we've probably got 10,000 of these dead trees within view of the truck, at least 5,000. Within view of the truck, right where it sits, 5,000 dead trees surrounding me within visual distance right now. So as I cruise down the road, Maybe we can do some math a little later, but I'm sure it's in the millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions. Those kind of numbers are hard to calculate. The other thing I want you to notice is that there's dead trees right in the midst of living trees, and I'm not sure if they're different types of trees. This one's dead, that one's alive. We'll call this a juniper bush. I don't know if that's really what it is, but it looks kind of like juniper bushes. This one still has some of the same juniper bush foliage on top, but it's dead on the bottom half. My point is, I saw what I thought was a difference where certain trees burn and the other ones don't. Like these ones have deeper roots and these ones have shallower roots, and that's why these ones draw the electricity and these ones are left alone. And you'll see this pattern all over. Whether or not that's actually the cause, you'll definitely see dead mixed in with undead all over. Okay, let's go.